For this cardigan, I'm working on 34 inches as the round bust measurement, but because it's going to shrink, so I'm going to add 4 inches to it. So whatever you're making, you can add extra 4 to 5 inches to it. So now I'm going to be making a chain of 38 inches. Make a slip knot. Then make a chain of 38 inches. So now I have my chain of 38 inches without stretching. Starting from the 0. "38 inches without stretching, but if straight, can stretch up to, but we're not stretching, so you're only making a chain of that. Then the next thing is to chain 2. So chain 2, 1, 2. Skip the first 2 chain or the last 2 chain you made and walk into the 3rd chain. So skip 1, 2 that you made, then walk into the 3rd with a single crochet. So to make a single crochet for the beginners, just go in directly, don't yarn over, just go into your chain directly, hook it out, then you have 2 loop, put through the 2. So work like that till the end. You make 1 single crochet until the last end. So I have single crochet to the end. So for round 2, this is the first row, then the second row, going to chain 3, turn, then into every of your single crochet you're going to be going with 1 double crochet, starting from the first stitch here. So from the first stitch, 1 double crochet. To make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up a loop, put through 2, put through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, put through 2, put through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, put through 2, put through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up, put through 2, put through 2. So you go in 1 double crochet until the last stitch again. So make 1 double crochet until the end of this row. So into the last stitch, make sure you have your 1 double crochet there. So this is what 2 rows is looking like. I forgot to mention, so you're working the front panel and the back panel together. So the 34 inches of round bust is for small size, and the extra inches is just like an allowance to it. So if you are working on large size, you're going to work your round bust plus 4 inches, so it doesn't look like a blazer. So for row 3, chain 1, then go in another round of 1 single crochet. Another round of 1 single crochet. So you're going to make 1 single crochet until the last end again. So now I have my single crochet up until the last stitch. So the next row is to change or to switch color. So you won't put through everything of it. So the last stitch is this, you won't pull through. You're just going to have this, then you're going to pull through with our new color. So you pull through, twist, then pick one of it and make a single crochet, or a chain rather, then cross it over, make a chain of 3, turn. So now you're going to be making front posts. So yarn over, you're skipping this, so into the second stitch here you're making a front post, double crochet. So you're skipping this stitch, going to the next with a double crochet, going to this stitch with a double crochet, not into the first stitch, into the second stitch with a double crochet, your single crochet stitch, going with a double crochet. They are skipping this because this is for this. So you go into the next stitch, skip this, go into the next stitch with a front post again. So to make a front post, go in, cross it over, and you have your stitch on top of your hook. Skip this, go into the next of your single crochet to make a double crochet. You are skipping this because this is for this. So you go into the next and make a front post double crochet. Skip this single crochet under it, which is here. Go into the next single crochet with a double crochet. Go into the next. You're skipping this because this stitch here is for the single crochet and you already have a double crochet into the single crochet. So into the next stitch, make 1 front post double crochet, then skip this, go into the next, skip this, go into the next with double crochet. So you're only skipping 1 stitch, you can see. You skip here, work in here, skip here, work in here, skip here, work in here, skip here, work in here. Not like you're skipping it, but because you already have your front post into the second row, so you have to skip the third row of it. Skip this because you already have your double crochet into the single crochet. So into the next double crochet is where you're going to have your front post double crochet. So your front post is into the second row while the double crochet is into the third row, and the third row is a single crochet. So going that way, skip this, the next, skip the single crochet into the next single crochet with 1 double crochet, skip this into the next, skip this into the next with 1 double crochet, skip this into the next with 1 double crochet, skip this into the next 1 double crochet, skip this into the next 1 front post double crochet, skip this into the next 1 double crochet, skip this into the next 1 front post, so when you have 2 stitches by this side, then you know increased or you've done the wrong thing. So you have to space it out. Here, skip here, here, skip here, here, skip here. So not like you're skipping, you're just having your stitch on the second row. So instead of having it here, you already have it here. So when you want to have it to the next, you have to skip it. If not, you're going to increase. So this is it. This is the back and this is the front panel. So continue until the end. So you'll be left with, let's say, 3 stitches. This, because this is not harder, this is meant to be for this. So you'll be left with 2 stitches after your first post double crochet. So now you're going to place 2 double crochet into the 2 stitches. Every of this row you're going to chain 1, then make 1 single crochet. So every turn you're going to make 1 single crochet. So now you chain 1 turn and make 1 single crochet into every stitch, including this stitch. So make 1 single crochet into every stitch till the last. Then into your chain 3, always make sure you have your single crochet into your chain 3. If not, it's going to be a decrease because you skipped the first stitch here. So into your chain 3, then make a single crochet, which is very, very important. Now it's equal. So now we are switching color. Pull through with the new color, then twist. Chain 1, press down, cross it over, then chain 3. So now the difference is, here is a front post. Into your single crochet you're going to place 1 double crochet. Skip this stitch, this first stitch. You're going to skip it. Your chain 3 counts as a stitch, so you're going to skip this into the next. Make 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet. Now where you have your double crochet, you're going to place front post double crochet. Here where you have your front post double crochet, it's going to be 1 double crochet. So on a straight line, this is where you're going to place it. Here you have your double crochet, so it's going to be a front post. Here is a front post, so you're going to place double crochet. You're still going to skip 1, you're still going to skip this to place it here. Here is a front post. Here is a double crochet. So the previous row where you have your front post, you're going to place a double crochet there. And for the new row where you have your double crochet, you're going to place a front post. Here is a double crochet. Here is a front post. Here is a double crochet. And this is a front post. Double crochet here. You are still going to skip 1, still the same. The 6th row is repetition of the 4th row. So anyway you have your front post here, place double crochet under it, then where you have your double crochet, place a front post. Here is a double crochet, so place, here is a front post, rather here is a front post, so place a double crochet. You are still going to skip one. So next is the front post. So this is it. So you're going to continue this until the last end also. Keep repeating until the last end. So your previous front post double crochet, you're going to place just a double crochet under it. Then your previous double crochet, you're going to place a front post double crochet into it. So continue to the end. So now I'm left with 2 stitches here. So into the second to the last stitch here, going to be 1 front post. So this row, you began this row with 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Then you're ending it with 1 front post. So anywhere you are starting with front post, yeah, you're going to end it with 2 double crochet, just like this. So started this part with the first stitch with a front post, then ended it with 2 double crochet. So now this row, start with 1 double crochet, then ending with a front post. So the last stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, then the next row. Like I said, anytime you're turning, then it's a single crochet. So turn to this side and make a single crochet until the very last end. Into every stitch, 1 single crochet, including the chain 3 stitch. 1 single crochet into every stitch to the last stitch. Like I said, always place your single crochet into your chain 3. So to the chain 3, 1 single crochet, but you're switching color. So chain 3. So this is still repetition of what we've been doing, still the same thing. So now for the next row, you ended this with 1 double crochet, so you're just going to make a front post. So make a front post here. Then here you have your front post, so place 1 double crochet. Here is a double crochet, so place a front post. Here a front post, so place a double crochet. Here is a double crochet, so 1 front post. Here is a front post, so place a double crochet. Here a double crochet, so a front post. So keep repeating that for 11 inches and we'll meet up. So keep repeating until 11 inches. Don't forget, after your double crochet, the next row is single crochet. After your single crochet, back to double crochet. So you front post, you make a double crochet, front post, make a double crochet. Anyway, you have your double crochet, the next row is going to be a front post. Anyway, you have your front post, the next row is going to be a double crochet directly under the stitch, not into the next stitch. Don't forget you're skipping one, make it into the next. Not like you're skipping it, but because you have it here, you can't place it under here again because it's going to be like a increase. So once you already have your front post here, you're going to skip the same stitch under it, then walk to the next. So I have my 11 inches here. And now we're going to fold into 2 to divide. because we are separating the front panel from the back panel. So it's a cardigan, so the division is going to be in the middle. Now we're going to get the middle points. So from 0, here is 9 inches. So here is 9 inches. And the other half should also be 9 inches. So the other half is also 9 inches. So if you have a stitch marker, you're going to pick your middle points with your stitch marker. So this is the middle stitch. I do not have a stitch marker, so I'm just going to indicate with the yarn. So count number of stitches. So it should be 30 stitches. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 29. So it should be 30 stitches before the middle stitch. 30. So this will be your middle points. So your stitch marker is going to be on the 31 stitch. Here also 30 stitches. So you should be having 30 stitches. You're not counting the stitch where you have your stitch marker. So you are going to count before the stitch marker. So this is the 30th stitch. This is also the 30th stitch. And this is 11 inches. So this is 11 inches. So my cardigan length is 23 inches in total. So I have 11 inches here. I'm going to make 9 inches of the upper parts, then 3 inches of the ribbon. So now from here, so the next 5 inches is going to be on a straight line. So chain 2, then make a front post, make a single crochet, a double crochet rather, front post, double crochet, front post, double crochet. So I've gotten to the last stitch, then into this stitch where you have your stitch marker. So I'm going to place double crochet into it, chain 1. So now you're going with your single crochet. So you're going to stop here. This is 1/2 of your front panel. So you're going to continue this for a total of 5 rows. For now, keep going on a straight line, no decrease, no increase, just on a straight line, and the same number of stitches. Don't forget to always place 1 single crochet into your chain. So now we are switching to the next color. So into the last stitch, also place one double crochet. So chain one. Make sure you have your 31 stitches counts. So this counts as a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So this is 31 stitches going. So you're going to go count your 31 stitches for 5 inches. So continue for total of 5 stitches, 5 inches rather. So I already have my 5 inches here. I already have my 5 inches, and I'm making my single crochet. So now I'm going to begin the decrease. So now I'm going to start decreasing. And to make a decrease, instead of having my single crochet into my chain, into this chain, I'm just going to skip it and chain 2. So I'm going to skip this. I'm going to skip making a single crochet into this, then turn. So automatically skipping your front post double crochet. So now, instead of having a double crochet into this part, you're going to skip it and have your front post double crochet into the double crochet like this. So now you can see the decrease here. Double crochet, so I'm going to skip the chain. So having my single crochet into the chain, I'm going to skip it, then switch color. Chain to turn. So you're going to skip this stitch, which means you are skipping the double crochet that's meant to be here. So you're going to do your double crochet to make your front posts. Now you no longer have 31 stitches. Now you should be having 30 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now you have 30 stitches. 30. So you can see the slanting from here. So chain 1. You're not decreasing here. There's no decrease on this part. The decrease is only on the outer parts. So this is going to be the neck area. So there's no decrease. So there's only going to be a decrease here, which is the neck area. But this armhole part, there's no decrease here. So single crochet onto the last stitch. single crochet into the last stitch. You're going to have your single crochet into the last stitch, and that is all. You're going to skip your chain 2 or chain 3. You're making a decrease, so you don't have to place anything there. It's going to be a decrease. Now you're going to change color. So here you are also supposed to place a double crochet here, but no, you're going to skip it and place your front post into this. So now you should be having, I think, 28 stitches. So continue. So you can see it's now going this way. It's no longer on a straight line, but rather going this way. So now I have my 4 inches decrease and 9 inches armhole. Is 9 inches. While from my decrease point, which is here, to the last point is exactly 4 inches. So my single crochet, so I'm going to attach my single crochet to the back panel when I'm done with the back panel. Same thing you did here, you're going to repeat it on this other side, but you're going to begin from here and not from here. So when you begin from here, it's going to like contradict the pattern. So from here, you're going to into the same stitch, chain 2 or 3, then turn and begin with one front post. It depends on what your number of stitches is giving you, but follow up with the same pattern. So I've reached the point of decrease on the other side. So it's going to be chain 1. To decrease on this side, we are going to skip a single crochet stitch and move to the next. Make single crochet till the last stitch. This is the armhole. I'm not making any decrease here. This is the armhole. So no decrease on the armhole. The only decrease is on the chest area. This part. So you're still going to have your single crochet into your chain 2 or chain 3. Then switch color. So once you get here, you're going to skip it. Once you get into this, we're going to stop, then chain, turn into the next single crochet, skip it into this single crochet here, the first single crochet. You're going to skip it and single crochet into the next single crochet. So this is the decrease for this other side. We're going to have one double crochet here, chain one, turn. You're still skipping the first stitch, so skip the first stitch and single crochet into the next stitch, then continue. So now you can see the decrease. So you're going to continue until you have your last stitch. So I'm done with the two sides, which is the front panel. And here is the decrease. So the next thing now is to work on the back panel. The next thing is to work on the back panel. So to work on the back panel, we're going to start from here and work not from the same stitch you ended your front panel into the next stitch. So from the next stitch here, you're going to make a chain of 3. Or a chain of 21. Then make a double crochet, a front post, a double crochet. You're still going to continue with the same pattern. No decrease, one, just your same number of stitches on the same line. I've reached the last stitch here and it's you're just going to place one double crochet. Chain 1 and make your single crochet into every stitch. No decrease, no increase, just on a straight line. Single crochet into every stitch. Don't forget to place single crochet into your chain 3 or chain 2. Single crochet. So in that way you're not decreasing or anything, you're just going on a straight line. So going with your next color. So here is going to be a front post. So going continue with your back panel until you are back to your last stitch here, which is 9 inches. So you're going to continue until the last end. This is it. So continue with your number of rows and we'll meet up once I'm done. So I'm done with both the front panel and the back panel. And also on this side. So the next thing is to attach the front panel to the back panel. Single crochet is my joining stitch now. So chain 1, then turn. You are turning to the opposite side. So you are joining on the opposite side. So after your chain 1, you insert your hook from the other end or from the front panel, anyone, and pull out your stitch. Then single crochet. Also attach it into the opposite stitch. Make single crochet, without chaining. Join on the other side or on the opposite side here. Then pull out your stitch. Single crochet, join on the opposite. Single crochet, join on the opposite. So you should have this. Single crochet. So I've gotten to the last stitch. Then you single crochet until you get to, okay, so this is it. Then you count your number of stitches on the opposite side. So this is this. Then for this other side, you count your number of stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So you have 27 stitches left here, and you're going to count 27 here also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 stitches here. All you have to do is just insert your yarn or your stitch marker. Just join your stitch marker together. This. Just tie it so you know. Then the next stitches you're going to have one single crochet. So then you can remove your stitch marker. Then turn to the opposite side again. A single crochet into this. Then connect it into your chain two here. Single crochet. So you're just going to repeat what you did on this side to this. Connect, single crochet, connect. I reached the last stitch, so chain 2, then cut. So now this is joined together. So this should be 20 inches. This is 19.5 inches, and I'm working on 23 inches. So meaning I'm going to work on, for the ribbon, I'm going to work on 3.5 inches for the ribbon. But yeah. So now we have to work on the sleeve. Armhole is 9 inches. Armhole is 9 inches. So now to work on the sleeve. To work on the sleeve, you're just going to, you're working, this is horizontal. So for the sleeve, it's going to be vertical. So